Hi, this is François K, and I'm sitting here in my studio in New York City, um, just doing the do. Things I find myself using a lot would be, since I'm talking about stuff that's contemporary to what I'm doing now, I use a Metric Halo 2882 for my A to D conversion. I do a lot of recording, like vinyl to high-end digital conversions for my DJ sets. So I use like a nice moving coil cartridge, high-end phono preamp, and Metric Halo A2D interface 2496 that I just use for that. When I do compilations and stuff, I use Summit Audio dual mic line preamp tube one. I think it's TL something 100B, or I forget. It's just a preamp, a valve preamp, I guess. And I use a Massenburg EQ, and then I go into Pro Tools that way. I have a Pro Tools XL HD3, I guess that's how you call it, the Pro Tool HD XL with 3 DSPs. That's kind of like a nice state-of-the-art workstation for doing like big remixing or editing jobs. And then I have another rig with RME Fireface 400 interfaces. That's the stuff I take with me on the road. So I have a MacBook Pro with the RME interface, a big fast hard drive. I use that for either Ableton Live, Tractor DJ Studio, or Logic Pro, with like a collection of plugins, an army of virtual instruments and all the usual kit. I have a full army of vintage synthesizers from the earliest. I have like a ARP 2600, Moog modules, Oberheim modular, small modules. I have a Roland System 700 panels, like a whole bunch of them. I have Korg MS-20, MS-50, several Moog mini Moogs that were rack mounted. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. I don't use them a lot. Sometimes the modular ones I'll use for like specific filtering or sound processing, but these days, like I bought the Arturia Moog modular, and I'm very happy with using that inside my as a VST plugin. I made the transition so long ago. I was a registered user of Sound Designer, which was DigiDesign's first product in 1986. I bought Performer 1.0 in 1985. I had a Pro Tools rig in 1991. So I was like a very early adopter of all these things. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 Pro Tools systems in different configurations, from the HDXL all the way down to the mini micro, the M-Box Micro that I use when I travel on a laptop. I have 1, 2, 3 VST systems that I use with various RME audio interfaces, where I run either Logic or Ableton Live or Tractor DJ Studio. That's stuff that's more mobile that I use and I take with me on the road. I have all this incredible analog gear, and I use what I can when I have the luxury of being back home, because some of it is really sonically much easier to use and manipulate and freak the sound. I think that the danger with the plugins is that you get stuck with a lot of preset situations, and it's not easy to make multiple custom templates to control all the parameters that you want to work with in real time. You can do it, but it requires a lot of time, and you have to build a template for each, like, you know, virtual instrument you want to control that fits what you feel like touching. Whereas here, you have all the functions of, you know, the filters, the oscillators, the envelopes, and modulation parameters all available at the same time, and it's a bit of a difference. I mean, there's no question I just became so used to the plugins that it didn't really make much of an issue. But I think that when given the time and the place, I'd sometimes like to use the analog gear for doing more kind of freaky real-time processing and have more of a hands-on. But, you know, whatever's good for the job.